obviously there's that one student in class who gets their test or their homework back and kind of puts their head down, and just tapping them on the shoulder and saying, hey, listen, I have this tool that you can utilize that's free, that's fantastic, and is going to help you, and you're going to feel better about yourself after you utilize it.
I heard about the tutor program through a classmate.
To get into it is an extremely easy process. There is no cost. The Success Center works with your schedule, and they can find someone for you to actually work with your particular schedule. The signing in is extremely easy. I mean, you sign into Tutor Track.
I actually went online to the CCRI website, and then for students, and then the tutoring tab. I just clicked on that, found a date and time that worked for me, and then it just set me up with her, so it was pretty easy.
At the beginning of the semester, the students tend not to go for the extra help. They think that they're either intimidated or afraid, so you don't realize that they're lagging until they take their exams and they don't perform well.
And after attempting my first homework and completely failing on it and not passing it in, and going to those office hours and seeing where I made my mistakes.
So this really meets a need and makes it affordable. The students obviously still have to invest time. That is a reasonable investment. They're going to have to do that anyway. So they get guidance from somebody who has already done this.
In addition, they also get to work with students who I have personally selected, who have taken the class with me previously and know exactly what my expectations are. They've succeeded in the class.
The peer tutors are a very enthusiastic group. So they were successful in the class, and then they're very happy to help.
So I was actually approached by my history professor last spring to be a part of the peer tutoring program. He specifically had the idea that I would be able to help students in his class.
My professor, Professor Brendan Britton, asked me to come on to be the tutor, mainly because I did so well in his class. It felt almost natural for me to help other people understand the concepts and even the math that goes along with astronomy and other sciences as well.
You have to have a real drive to want to help people, and if you want to sign up, you can just go to the Success Center and just talk with Joanne, the director. Say you want to become a tutor, and then she'll sign you up.
If they have the one-on-one tutor, then it's at a set time every week. In the open tutoring programs, it's very flexible, so they can go in on an as-needed basis and work and meet with a tutor. The program also provides a lot of positive reinforcement for the students as they're going through studying and learning the concepts. And they've told me that there's a big difference. They understand the homework. It's a lot easier to do.
There's absolutely a correlation between students who attend the peer tutoring program and their grades.
The outcome of our first lab practical, which is a third of their lab grade, half of the class had an A- or higher. That is just extraordinary, and I've never experienced that before the tutoring program.
The most rewarding thing about being a peer tutor is definitely hearing the students tell me how they got like 100 or a very good grade on a practical or test or quiz.
It's just extremely, extremely helpful. We've all seen our test scores go up, our homework scores go up, but just our basic understanding of everything.
The very first time I met with her, I had a test the next day, and I jumped from a 46 to a 96.
Without the tutoring programs, my grades would not be as strong.
A lot of the students don't know the best ways to learn, and there are many ways. Some are very visual, some are auditory, and so on and so forth. But by working with the peer tutors, they find what works for them, and then I think the real advantage is they can carry that forward into other classes long after they've been in anatomy. So it's a lifelong benefit.
I recommend it for those students who are considering doing the tutoring, for those students who want to sign up for the tutoring, and from the instructor's point of view, it is absolutely a beneficial program.
I think it's a great service that anyone should be using, because it's definitely going to help us in any class that we take.
More and more people should learn about this.
It's foolish for people who are struggling to not utilize it.
I would definitely use peer tutoring again for another class.
Even if you think you get it, but you just want to get just that little extra A instead of an A-, definitely go see a tutor. It'll be the best thing you did for your educational career.